Dear ladies and gentlemen, dear traders, welcome. It's time for another episode of our MCA Trading Made Simple series. And today we're going to talk about an interesting phenomenon. It's called the post stop hunt move principle. I would like to say it's a very tradable setup. Personally, I'm not focusing too much on it in my own trading. It's not one of my main setups, but it's very tradable as long as you take into account a few factors, which we're going to talk about today. But let's start from zero. What are we talking about? We talk about the fact that, for example, there's a target, let's say a medium-term stop, the price goes up, takes it out, maybe retests the high, but then goes down. So we're talking about this move here, okay? Once the actual target has been cleared, the price falls back in the opposite direction. And this is tradable, yeah? So basically waiting after the price is moving down again, selling here, selling here into this move and take profit, yeah? Now, as beautiful as the setup is, because it's very easy to spot, the post stop hunt move will not always be there. In particularly, it won't come in the following scenario, okay? Namely, pay attention to the squeeze indicator. If we have this going on, yeah. So the scenario, after the stop hunt with shorties entering the market, selling. Okay? So in this scenario, there will not be a post stop hunt move that is tradable. The price will continue to go up. Okay? There are also some other conditions, but in this video we want to keep things very simple. So in such a scenario, the post stop hunt move will either not occur or will not be tradable because it's just too small, okay? Because sellers are coming into the market trying to sell at these price levels. So what happens is, because of that, the algos push the price further, okay? So that's something which is important to understand. Yeah. That's why you cannot just look at the target and then trade the opposite direction once it has been cleared, okay? You have to take other factors into account, such as what is the dumb money doing? Is the dumb money staying as it is, or is actually the dumb money going against the price? So there will be a continuation of the move. So let's look at some real life examples. Okay, so here we see that with euro dollar there's a stop and MTS above the price, okay? Boom. That target gets taken out as expected, and here it's reasonable to expect a post stop hunt move back down, okay? This is exactly what happens, okay? So you can short, place your own stop here, take profit around here, okay? So typical post stop hunt scenario. By the way, look at this. We have another one here, okay? Target gets taken, price falls back down. And this is an hour chart, so this was like more than 30 pips, okay? Anyways, let's also look at a case where we have the failed post-stop hunt scenario here. Yeah, this is a cable from the 4th of April. Okay, so we see, as I have explained before, the MTS is here, it gets taken out. However, in this particular case, because the MTS was below the price, we have longies coming into the market. Okay, the money long is buying. Therefore, the price continues down. Okay, just as a little pullback, which often is not tradable. Well, this is the reverse example in terms of longies and shorties, as I've shown here. Okay, so here, when after the upper MTS run, short is coming in, so the price continues. And here from this real life example, we see that we have the MTS below the price, and after the MTS run, we have a longies coming into the market, therefore the price continues down. Okay. And pay attention to the squeeze indicator, because if you see an upward sloping green line, that means the longies are coming in. If you see an upward sloping red line, that means shorties are coming in. Okay? So now you have seen real life examples for the actual post-stop hunt move. You have seen also a real life example for a failed post-stop hunt move. It's not super difficult to trade. You just have to be a bit experienced to understand whether the dumb money is coming in as you want it to. The beauty of this setup and phenomenon is, of course, the fact that you can see clearly with a literal line, which is not repainting. Okay, these MTS on the MK web, they're not repainting, they stay. You can literally see what's happening, and as soon as this gets taken, you can consider whether it makes sense to trade in the opposite direction. Okay, that's the power of this. And also, how fascinating is it to see that so often it's another reconfirmation for you how powerful the MK web is. Okay, this is serious information. It's a serious edge, which is proven and documented. Okay, and people are trading this, and I've published these things for years, so it's amazing. You don't find this kind of precision with any price-based indicators or price patterns which are invented and all this stuff. This doesn't work. Okay, I hope you like this. Lots of love.